I gambled today, traded completely wrong, and I still made $3,000. This is how. But you guys also have to remember, this is how a lot of people blow their accounts, okay? Normally, I trade break and retest, high time frame, trend, and patience, okay? Today, I completely went against my rules, and I feel like I needed to make this video to show this side of trading that a lot of traders do not talk about. Now, I managed to make good profit, okay? But that does not mean I traded good, okay? I went against everything, but my risk management saved me. Now let's go over through what happened and how I took these trades and everything like that, okay? First thing first, I'm going to show you guys my P&L, right? There you guys go. As you guys can see, here's the P&L, right? $3,093. Okay. Now let me get into what happened, right? So what was going on today? So, okay, look, the way I traded was very, very good still. Is it the way I normally trade? No. Do I count today a successful trading day? No, because I broke my rules completely, right? So today I didn't do what I normally do, okay? What I pretty much did today was I dropped it down to the 1 minute, as you guys can see, right? This was also pre-market open, guys. I dropped down to the 1 minute, and instead of waiting for market open, that's mistake number one. Mistake number two is I was just trading on the 1 minute. Remember what I told you guys? I do high time frame analysis and trade with the trend, but I was just trading on the 1 minute today. But luckily, I've done momentum trading before, so I call it momentum trading, where we trade with the trend on the 1 minute, catching small moves, right? So for example, right? This is the type of stuff I'm doing, correct? So let's say, for example, okay, let's say hypothetically, okay, we have this high here, which is, I'm pretty sure it's a news data high, okay? Let me just get rid of my stuff, okay? So we have our data high here, which is, as you can see, right here, okay? Now, the way I would trade this, it would simply be, okay, there's a bullish reaction off there and we're very close to a high, okay? And I simply would enter a long here, and my stop loss would be right below this, you know, simply not below that. Yep, just above this, targeting a simple 1-to-1. Now, this, very good trade, okay? As you guys can see, it plays out very nicely. We easily get a 1-to-1, obviously. Go, right? So 1-to-1 there, easy as, right? So now look, the way I was trading this is how I would normally trade, right? Somewhat like that, break and retest. As you guys can see, break and retest, right? Boom, break, retest. There's the break, there's the retest, enter there. But what I was doing today, guys, I was literally taking very small entries, okay? Taking big entries, but getting out when I hit my 10 points, okay? So I was scalping today, which is called momentum trading. The only reason I was able to stay alive today was, firstly, once I recognized that what I was doing after the first few trades, instead of going back to, oh, let me just trade my model, let me be patient and trade my model, which a lot of traders would do, right? I kept on trading the way I was because I know how to trade that way. I was in a very good state. So I kept trading, right? Now, long as you know your bias at the end of the day, and you know how to take good entries, and you have good risk management, you guys should be good, okay? So what I was doing is where a lot of traders get the rush from, where a lot of people get hooked on, and then a lot of blown accounts come from, is this little rush here, right? So what I was getting was, I was doing these little quick moves. As you guys can see, you know, we would have a pop above the high, and I would simply, it would be like this, my stop would go here, And as you guys can see, we're not hitting one-to-ones, right? We're just hitting momentum and points. So once I got my 10 points in this move, okay, very easy. Once I got my 10 points, out of the trade. I was doing that for I did that for 4 trades, okay, which profited me $3,090 something, as you guys can see. Right, I can also show you guys on my trade syncer, but I already showed you guys the P&L. I'll have to log in and everything on video. I don't want to do that. But the moral of the story is that yes, today I traded. Yes, I'm in profit today. But do I consider this a trading day? Just because I traded, just because I am in green today does not mean that this was a proper trading day. I did not follow my rules. I did not trade like a business, okay? I traded like a gambler. This should tell you guys not to do this. Do not do what I'm doing. Be patient. Get a lot of confirmation before entering your trades. Do not enter, okay, right over here, okay, aiming for these little 10 pointers, as you can see, like 10 pointers like this. This is something that I've done over the years, many times. Okay, this is something that if you're a beginner, you will not know how to do it, and you will blow a lot of accounts, okay? So do not do that, okay? Again, the only reason I did not lose, okay, is because my stop losses were very controlled, okay? My risk management was very tight, very tight, like literally below 1 candles. 1 candle's low, 1 candle's high, okay? So yeah, I made money, but this was not a good trading day. Winning doesn't mean you traded well, okay? This works until it doesn't, guys. It works until it doesn't, okay? Now, my normal strategy would have been something like this, right? I'll show you guys how I would normally trade so you guys get an idea of how I would normally trade. So look, we go to the 5 minute. Okay, guys, where did market open? We had market open here, correct? As you guys can see, a clear break of structure. There's your break of structure, okay? I would go down to some sort of a time frame where I can see clear retest. As you guys can see, we have a retest in this fair value gap, okay? This rejection candle, my beautiful confirmation. As you guys know, if you guys watch my other videos, on that note, go give other videos a watch. You guys will get a point of view on how I trade, how the market really works. I'm not like the rest of the traders, guys. I trade very differently. I have a lot of models I trade because everyone is teaching you guys entry models. You guys understand there's thousands of different ways to enter in a trade, okay? So this is another entry model right here, which is a fair value gap tap after a break of structure, right? You would enter at this candle high. You can either put it below this or you can put it below this, but for my safety, I would put it below something like this, okay? Just under this candle here, because if price was to, let's say, break above, if price was to break below this, I would assume price to hit this. I would assume price to hit this low, and we do not want that, okay? We do not want that, right? So I would put it below that low, okay? That's where my stop loss is going to be. And then as you guys can see, we easily hit a 1-to-1 very easily. Not only that, we keep shooting up all the way up. That's how I would normally trade. This is like my normal trading style. Today, I definitely did not trade like that, but this just goes to show that a good trader does not come from repeating one system every day. There's a lot that goes into it. A good trader comes from a system that they have built over time, that they know ins and outs from, and their risk tolerance and their risk management, okay? My risk tolerance was very high today. I went into the market knowing what I was comfortable with losing, okay? Which was, I think $1,500 today. My max loss today, right, was $800. And then I kept trading properly. I traded all my 4 accounts, as you guys saw, with Lucid, and we were up on the day $3,000 across all 4 accounts. So yes, I know a win's a win, but am I particularly happy with it? No. I just wanted to make this video, guys, because I wanted to show you guys that not everything you guys see online is rainbows and butterflies, okay? Every trader has a day where they tilt. Today, I could have 100% blown my accounts, but when I recognized what I was doing, okay, I just took a little step back. I kept doing what I was doing, but with more better risk management, more better control, more better lot sizes, okay? I was happy with my 10 points. There's a lot of 10-point moves in here, guys. There's a lot of 10-point moves in this section, okay? There's a lot of 10-point moves to the upside. 10 points there, 10 points there. There's a lot of 10-point moves. So I was scalping, not being greedy. I took about 4 or 5 trades across all the accounts, you know, profiting about $400 or $500 each. I think I had one trade that lost me $800 across all the accounts. The other 4 or 5 trades that I did were obviously wins, but normally I only do one trade a day. Today was not an ideal trading day for me. I definitely tilted slightly. I definitely got in my head a little bit, but luckily I was able to get out of it, and we closed the day beautifully with a profit. As you guys can see, this is my month on my funded account, on one of my Lucid accounts. So this is my month for the April. Just on this account today, we did $888 minus the other 3 accounts that I am copy trading, which are my evals. So, and that's it, guys. On that note, I'm going to leave it here for you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Do not do what I did today. Follow your plan, stay disciplined, and on top of that, like and subscribe. Peace.